So let's raise a toast to 2026. May our vision boards become action boards. May our goals become a reality. And most importantly, let's make 2026 our freaking year. Cheers. Besties, 2025 was something. We laughed, we cried, mostly cried. But it is officially a new year. It's time to reflect, start new visions, new goals, start with a fresh, clean slate, and most importantly, say bye bye to 2025 and say hello to 2026. I'm going to be rebranding my whole life for 2026 in 4 separate steps. I'm going to reflect, revision, prepare, and of course, reset for the brand new year. To say the least, besties, 2025 was one of the most challenging years of my life, and a lot of things happened that were definitely not on my 2025 bingo card. Though we're officially in a brand new year and I should let bygones be bygones, I do want to reflect a little bit on 2025 because it did shape me who I am today, and I wouldn't be able to set my goals for this year without last year's. So let's go ahead and do our little reflection. Let me show you my vision board from last year because this will shape our vision board for this year, and just know that I probably didn't hit any goal on that vision board. So let's go ahead and go look at my old vision board from 2025. So this was my vision board for 2025. When I created this vision board, I actually created it on Canva and I made it as my iPhone background so I could remind myself of the goals that I wanted to at least achieve in 2025, to which I feel like I did achieve 3, but not the biggest ones that I thought I could achieve within a year. The goals I had intended to reach in 2025 was to buy a new home, to become a successful content creator with consistent videos, to travel, to save some money to be financially stable, to go to concerts, and most importantly, to get engaged. Though I didn't get engaged, nor did I buy a new house, I did at least achieve 3 goals out of my vision board, which was stay consistent. I started staying consistent after I rebranded and officially restarted my channel, and I haven't been happier because I felt like the content that I was putting out before definitely wasn't me. And not only that, I felt like I kept rushing too much. So now that I started over, I feel completely relieved now that I can actually be myself and I can actually edit the way I actually wanted to edit before anything. Another goal achieved was going to concerts. So this year we actually attended a music festival, so I considered that part of the concerts because obviously with multiple concerts in one. We attended Besame Mucho this past year and it was so awesome. We got to see Tito Double P, we got to see Beso Pluma, we got to see a lot of other people. Not only was it cold, but it was probably one of the best experiences we ever had. Not only that, we got to take my parents and they got to see Ramon Ayala and all the people that they wanted to see as well. So I feel like that was something that was also achieved on my vision board. Last but not least was the financial stability or financial upbringing, because I had to make the biggest decision of my life in May of 2025, which was to leave my old job as a paraprofessional at my elementary school to become a correctional officer. It's probably been one of the best and hardest decisions I have ever made of my life, and was definitely not part of my vision board. But this past year I had got a new job and I've been making more money than ever, and I've been stable financially, which makes my heart feel a little at ease because I know from here on out that life isn't going to get easier, but I'm glad I have a job that I can feel stable with. And after receiving the blessing of being able to start a new career, I was able to get a new vehicle. I ended up getting a 2023 Chevy Silverado in this beautiful deep cherry red, which I love so much. I drive her everywhere. I was able to go back to school. This was one of the biggest things I never thought I would do, but because of my financial stability, I was able to go back to school, and I will be a graduate of 2028 with a psychology degree, God willing, because God is the one who got me here. After that blessing, I ended up saving enough money to purchase my baby that I love so dearly to my heart, which is my English Bulldog, Chubbs. We love him so much, and he's grown so fast. He is officially 6 months, going on 7 months this January, and it's so bittersweet to watch your pets grow up, especially when you got them so little. And last but not least, to end off the year, I was able to travel, which I can add on from my vision board. I was able to spend my 23rd birthday at one of the happiest places on earth, which was Disneyland. It was honestly one of the best experiences I've ever spent in my life, and that was all because of all the blessings that I had received this past 2025. And to start off the brand new year, my boyfriend and I celebrated our 7-year anniversary together, and I am so grateful that he is still in my life through all the ups and all the downs, because life is definitely not easy, but we are making it day by day, and I could not have any other better partner than my partner right now. I'm honestly very proud of myself for taking the steps to get here to where I am today, because knowing the old me, I know for sure that she wouldn't even have made the step to even take the job. And I know deep down it still hurts me for leaving my previous job. I know this job was for the better, and blessings just kept coming and coming and coming, and I couldn't be more grateful. So it took a lot out of me to even reflect, because I know so much hardship came out of this year. To me, this year was about growing, learning, balancing everything I needed to become who I am today, standing here right in front of you. And I only say this because I know people usually get the whole motivation and the hype right now because it's a brand new year, and then eventually you don't do anything. You only will hit your goals if you pointing at you actually work for it, because if you don't work for it, it will definitely not come true. You need to put your faith into it, and you need to put your work into it. If not, it will definitely just be sitting on your vision board. With that being said, besties, we are officially ready to start our 2026 vision board. We're going to take what we learned, what we grew from 2025, and we're going to be putting it into our 2026 vision board. When it comes to our 2026 vision board, we're going to be putting a mixture of goals that we want to set and start now, and goals that will probably take a couple of months or maybe another year, who knows. But as long as you are pushing for it, it does not matter. Like for me, from last year, I'm going to be adding our getting a new home back onto my vision board so I can keep consistently saving for that, which I have, by the way, and a lot more others. Anyways, let's stop yapping and let's go start our vision board for 2026. Okay, besties, so I decided that I wanted to view my vision board from my laptop, so we'll be making a wallpaper with all my goals for 2026. I feel like I use my laptop more because of college rather than my phone, so I decided seeing it from my laptop screen would be better. So when it comes to making a vision board, Pinterest and Canva are definitely going to be your best friends. When it comes to Pinterest, you'll go and look for inspirational pictures that will help you envision and reach your goals, because who doesn't like aesthetics? Not only that, but Canva is great for any type of content you're trying to create, whether it's thumbnails, whether it's videos, whether it's newsletters, whatever you need, Canva has it. I honestly recommend Canva to everybody, especially those who are starting their YouTube journey or any type of business journey, because Canva is one of the easiest things you can use. As of right now, I put all my goals from left to right. Left meaning goals I can probably reach this year, and to my right are probably goals that'll take years, which is totally fine, because when it comes to making a vision board, it doesn't have to happen necessarily this year. As long as you keep reaching for it, you'll eventually reach those goals. But right now, I am close to finishing my vision board, and I will be giving you a explanation and what my goals are for this year for 2026. For those who are also making a vision board or any type of board dedicated to your goals and ambitions, let me know in the comments which goals you are striving to achieve this year, whether it's just working out, learning to cook, getting a new job, getting a new vehicle, getting a house, or anything little like keeping your room clean, making more friends, etc. Let me know your top 3 goals that you really want to make happen this year for 2026. So here's my official finished vision board. I have multiple things on this vision board, some things that I had last year and some new things that I put in this year. We're going to be starting with the left. The left side is dedicated to working out and cooking at home. So I've been wanting to work out for the absolute longest, and I haven't put the time nor the consistency into it, so I never stuck with it. But this year I feel like I just need to, because I feel like a lot of special events will be happening this year. Not only that, but if I do not better my health, I probably won't be able to achieve things later in life, like having kids, etc. Along with working out, I want to learn how to cook. I've been cooking a little bit more this year, but I want to do it more of the time so we don't have to be spending money on fast food. So I want to try to cook a bunch of things. I also want to get into baking as well. Here in the middle, I have wanting to dedicate some time to reading the Bible. So I put in there that I want to start reading the Word of God and actually looking into getting my own Bible and maybe a little journal to be writing into. And to my right, I have 2 things that I had on my vision board last year, which would be getting our first house. We've been looking for 3 years and we haven't found the one, so I'm hoping this year we can. and I hope the money that I've been saving can help with at least something. So I'm hoping this will be our year to be first time home buyers. And then of course the middle is to be engaged. I have this on every vision board, and I say this everywhere because I've been with my mom for 7 years. So I'm hoping this is the year that I go from girlfriend to fiance. That's every girl's dream. And last but not least, I have one dedicated to YouTube. I have some that say I attract supportive and engaged audience, which I do because I wouldn't be here still without you guys for supporting me and constantly commenting on my videos. Not only that, I'm trying to reach at least 1K this year, hoping we can. We are currently at 217, so I'm hoping that will come true. And that is my 2026 vision board. Now that we're officially done with the vision board, let's go ahead and put it as our laptop background so we can remind ourselves every day of the goals we're trying to reach. Now that we finished our 2026 vision board and we set some goals, I feel like we deserve a toast. Let's go pour ourselves some wine. So let's raise a toast to 2026. May our vision boards become action boards. May our goals become a reality. And most importantly, let's make 2026 our freaking year. Cheers. Back from Walmart, and I bought everything to prepare for our last step, which is the reset. I went ahead and I bought fresh new pillows, a new comforter set, and some sheets, along with some cleaning supplies because we will be deep cleaning and decluttering my bedroom to start off the new year in a clean slate. This past year, I honestly did not pay attention to my room one bit, and it's absolutely a disaster. Not only that, I still have Christmas decorations up, and we're officially done with Christmas, so those definitely need to come down, especially my beautiful bedspread you can't see behind me. We're officially ready for a new year, so everything from 2025 got to go. Cleaning my room and keeping my room clean was those tedious tasks that I had that I didn't put my priorities to because life has just been lifing lately in 2025 that literally matched my vibe, which was messy, crusty, dusty, and musty. So let me show you my room before we start the deep cleaning. This year I actually made it a mini task to keep my room as clean as possible, and if needed to tidy up here and there, but I'm hoping it doesn't become the mess it was this year because I feel like when your room is messy it just reflects what's going on in your mind, and my mind runs 100,000 million miles per second, so obviously it matched my energy. But this year we're gonna start with a clean slate and we're gonna start with the clear mind. Let's go ahead and start deep cleaning my room. we officially finished our steps to rebranding for the whole year. I'm so excited to see what this year brings, especially since I'll be working more with my faith and putting in more work this year to see what God blesses me with. But there's one last thing I want to do before we end this video. I want to end the night taking a everything shower so we can cleanse ourselves and officially have a clean slate for the brand new year.